Hi, everyone. Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I am Tanya Farron hosting this week's episode of Wellness Wednesday. I have some amazing guests to bring up to you, but I want to take just a second and introduce myself. I'm the owner of Creative Living Ideas, as well as the co-host of the Virtual Wellness Experience that is happening March 21st and 22nd. If you have not heard about it, I'm still here. Would love for you to sign up. So if you've not heard about it, check it out. Would love to have you be a part of that. So you can also see here, these are our guests for tonight. We've got myself, Dr. Rowe, Fawn, and Anya is in the process of getting in right now. So we'll be getting her in here shortly. But let me go ahead and take a minute and bring up our guests that are with us right now. Hello, Dr. Rowe. Hi, Fawn. How are you?
Hey.
Hi.
How are you both doing tonight on this Wednesday?
It's
Pretty good.
it's a Wellness Wednesday.
It's a Wellness Wednesday. I love that. I love that. Dr. Rowe, why don't you take a minute, introduce yourself to everyone, and yeah.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us. I am Dr. Royan Patrick Hendricks, affectionately known as Dr. Rowe, and I am the CEO of Dream Education Consulting, and Dream is the acronym for Dr. Rowe Empowering All Minds. Based in Dallas, Texas, originally from Chicago, Illinois. I am an empty nester, and so I am super excited to just take all kind of opportunities to do all that I've ever dreamed of doing, especially in my business, to support communities and families through empowerment, education, inspiration, and empowerment and all of that. Because I have a lot of experiences that I can share. You know, when you go through things, you ask yourself, why am I going through this? Why am I going through that? But things don't happen to you, they happen for you. And so our organization is based on just the understanding that people need each other. Organizations and schools need sound minds to help raise these kids in America. And so with Dream Education, we empower schools and communities through leadership development, as well as youth and family services, special education, advocacy, and empowerment. And so I'm excited to be here with you all to share some wellness, well, we're not here to share wellness tips. We're just getting y'all excited about the event that's coming up next month. So not many tips tonight. I have to come back next month.
Yes.
Thank you so much for having me, Dr. Sonia. And you're doing an amazing job with Creative Living Ideas.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm excited to have you with us. Dr. Rowe and I really kind of connected about this time last year, I think, for the first time, and started helping support one another. Kind of my favorite topic that I like to share is that a lot of people think, why should women be supporting other women when they're in competitive fields? However, we know that we should be. I mean, there's plenty of everything for everyone. And so, you know, we support each other and have been collaborating this past year, and it's been super fun. So we're excited to have you with us this year. Thanks so much for being a part of Wellness Wednesday. All right. And then Fawn, how are you? Would you introduce yourself to everyone?
Hi. I want to say I couldn't agree more with both of you. We really do need each other, even though, you know, a lot of times it doesn't feel like it doesn't make sense. But if you ever been to Thailand, especially Bangkok, there's 7-Elevens like every single block. And you would think they are not going to make it in business, right? But there's so many of them that it's just like, and people just mentally know that 7-Eleven is actually a reliable place for you to get cold drink when it's like 90 degrees out, right? So it become a go-to place for quick bite, quick drinks. you can get anything in 7-Eleven in Thailand, right? So
I love that.
like I walk to 7-Eleven here in the US and I'm like, it's not the same. What is this place, right? And in Thailand, it's like, even I brought my husband with me, and he's like, first he was like, I don't want to go in there. And I'm like, no, you need to go in, and you're gonna see like skincare, anything, like you name it, like from whatever your basic need to like uh anything that's modern basic. So that fits into, I feel like that fits into the concept of like, even if we're doing the same thing,
Yeah.
not everybody will be for everyone. Like you may not like me, but you may like, Dr. Rowe better than me, and go with Dr. Rowe as long as your wellness is getting boosted.
I love that.
So who cares? Take care of yourself, right? So I mean,
100%.
you guys start off so good. I have to talk. Get on your roll on that one first before I can introduce myself. My name is Fansharad, and I am a wellness coach and consultant. My specialty is mainly meditation and mindfulness. And after being in the industry of wellness, so I had a spa business for decades, right? And most of my sessions are not group, one-on-one. You get on my table, I do facial, I do massage, right? Or teaching yoga. That's the only non-one-on-one. But the one-on-one session is when people are sharing, they've been stressed at work, and that's why they're here in the spa, right? And I feel like, why are we just like doing the Band-Aid process here? Why do we not get into a little bit deeper of where is it coming from? Where is this stress coming from that causing you to come to the spa today? Let's rip the Band-Aid off and go a little deeper and try to have a longer sustainable result from all of this that's causing you stress and unwell being, not the well-being, unwell being. So this is one of the reasons why I got into what I do today, so we can go a little deeper. And so when they walk away from the session, they actually have the tools that they can actually use in their daily life whenever they want, at any time, at anywhere, instead of like waiting for my massage session. I'm just sitting there waiting for my name to be called, right? And then once the massage session is done, and then what? You go home, you might need it again because your kids are throwing stuff at each other, or whatever it is that's happening in our life. So that's one of my my goal is to be able to give something to people that will help them create a long-lasting results of the wellness practice.
Nice. Thank you, Fawn. Anya, how are you, my friend? I haven't seen you in a while. Introduce yourself to everyone.
Long time no see. I'm happy to be back. I've been hiding on other social medias, but here I am.
So glad.
So nice to meet both of you, Dr. Rowe and Fawn. I'm energy coach Anya. What my specialty is that I help people manifest their dream life. A lot of time is that money related. A lot of times it's love related. What my cherry on top is that on the way to these manifestations, I help you holistically, naturally heal your body. I use traditional Chinese medicine and Chaldean numerology as one of the tools that helps me see your unique energetic blueprint so that we can strategize manifestations versus then just doing, what the general social media tells you you're supposed to be doing. So that's like a short introduction of me.
Love that. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for being here and hopping in on this Wellness Wednesday. We're going to do a next couple of them right before we get up to our event. I'm going to go ahead and just show this flat over our faces here. So the virtual wellness experience is March 21st and 22nd. So if you don't have your ticket, grab your ticket. You can get a ticket for 2 days or 1 day. These ladies are all presenters at the virtual wellness experience. I said summit, it's experience. We had it named the summit last year, but it was such an experience. We flipped it to experience this past year. And we're excited. All three of these did not present with us last year. So these are three brand new presenters for this virtual wellness experience last year. Anya did it with me. I think, did you present with me the Work-Life Balance Summit, I think?
Yes, I did.
Yes, and then Fawn did the Work-Life Balance Summit this past year, and Dr. Rowe, this is her first time with us completely. So, but she's an expert also, so it's not like it's her first time ever presenting. So we're excited to get into this and have new people with us. We love that, and have enjoyed our friendships that we've kept from the other events that we've had as well. So today we're just talking about wellness, just to kind of get things going and talking about it. So those of you in the audience, please join in with that. But my first question is, what does wellness mean to you? And yeah, Dr. Rowe, do you want to go first? What does wellness mean to you?
Whew, doing things just going to make you sane. You know, a lot of times people think wellness is going to the spa, like with fun, going to get a facial with fun, you know. In my opinion, yes, that does have a lot to do with it, because I love going to the spa. But I also have found over time, toxic environments, toxic thoughts, including your own, has a lot to do with wellness. And so on my journey, and it's not, you don't reach wellness, okay, I'm well, I am healed. You know, it doesn't work like that. It's an everyday, every moment, every situation experience in a day that brings you to wellness. But it's just something that you have to work at every single day, and then a moment in a day for you to exercise that level of wellness. But one of my greatest moments of reaching a better healed space is to really pay attention to the company that I could keep, and especially the thoughts that I have, because thoughts turn into behaviors, thoughts turn into actions. And in the past, my actions, they started to match my thoughts. So when I have positive thoughts and very healthy thoughts, then my actions would follow it. So wellness is your own actions, your thoughts, what you do, what you say to yourself, the company that you keep, and the talks that you have with yourself.
I love that.
I can go on and on. I can go on and on, but I ain't going on and on.
I love it. And you know,
come next month, so I can go on and on.
Well, thank you for sharing. I do love that, and I'm replaying last week's in my brain, because everyone's view of wellness is different, and I love that. And so expressing those things are so cool. Fawn, what does wellness mean to you?
Wellness to me is the harmony of physical, mental, and spiritual. We can't live without one of this. And if one of this is out of whack, then we need to do something to weave all of this back in to create balance in overall, because we are not just living by ourselves, right?
Say
it. We projecting our energy out into the world, and we also sometimes get affected by others' energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So to have a so-called wellness, we can't just, be the one and only that doing it, right? Mm-hmm. So we have to balance our own, and then we branch out with our energy. Have you ever noticed when someone is laughing and you just start smiling because it's a positive energy, right? You get affected by that, and good energy lingers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love that. The harmony, the mind, body, and spirit harmony. That
down.
I know, right? I mean, look at this. We're not even at the virtual wellness experience, and we're already taking notes. Hey, the good news though, and before Anya, before you go, the good news is these are all recorded on Creative Living Ideas YouTube page.
Okay.
So make sure that you are a subscriber to Creative Living Ideas, so that you can catch the 2350 Effect and Wellness Wednesdays, as well as Parenting in the Trenches with myself and Dr. Qureshi. So catch that. Because this is going to be on here and Anya's going to say something profound. I can just tell. She's just been thinking. I see her thinking.
I know. I'm waiting for
into
that.
us.
You know what's on my thing? I don't think. I go with the flow. When it comes to me, it comes out. It's not organized in, you know, our human aspect of this is what I like and this is how it's supposed to go and this is how I control. But I did love everything that Fawn said. Obviously, for my wellness, is everything has to do with energy. I believe that energy should have been prioritized, and we should have learned about energy when we were kids. If we would have want to understand how, again, energy now influences your physical body, how energy influences your financial state, how energy influences your relationships, and obviously this, you know, Fawn was talking about this proper balance, which of course I definitely agree on. What I will throw in the mix of all the beautifully shared stuff is that wellness for me is magical blend between the woo-woo and scientific, where we learn how to live our human experience, integrating daily our soul experience. And that's where the magic happens.
I'm going to have to clip that and reread it and re-listen to it. Did you say the woo-woo? Is that
perfect blend between the woo-woo and the scientific?
I love it, between the woo-woo and the scientific. That is beautiful. You guys are so profound. Let me tell you what wellness means to me. And my answer has not changed. I've been thinking about it all week. Like, am I going to change what wellness means to me? But it's not. Wellness to me is, again, I've done a lot of yoga practices with Yoga with Adrienne. Shameless plug on YouTube. Love her. I swear she's a daughter of mine somewhere down the line, that she has to be, because she's just, I love her. She's beautiful. But she always says, find what feels good. While you're doing these practices and poses, don't worry about being perfect and this and that. Find what's feeling good for you today. Like, and I really think that in my brain a lot. Like, when I'm going through the motions of the day, does this feel good? Does this activity feel good to me today? Like, you know, like what do I need my day to feel like today? And that is something that I've had kept in my mind. So wellness to me might be a lazy day on the couch. It might be a really energetic day cleaning out some closets. It might be a really great, you know, dance practice. It might really be just some slow yoga poses and stretches today, but really being in tune with what's feeling good today for me. That's kind of what it means to me. So did anybody want to respond to anybody or say anything? Feel free.
No, I just said, I hear priority screaming at me when you were speaking. You know, even though the dishes need to be washed, even though somebody needs to be taken somewhere, even though, you know, that manuscript needs to be, you know, refined. But sometimes sitting on that couch,
yeah, you just gotta
takes precedence over anything else at that particular moment. And I believe, especially as women, we are so conditioned to just go, extra, just extra, you know, especially if you are a Black woman. You know, just keep going and going and going and going. No, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
No, not today.
Just do it.
Tanya, I love what you said. And one of the things that I was just like, put a cherry on top. I always say, like, emotions are your indicators on where you are every day energetically. And if you're chasing, right, those emotions of joy, then energetically you're consistently raising the vibration. You're raising the frequency of your day, and then of your week, and then of your month. And with that, just FYI, you are actually and naturally healing your body, if you know. So definitely wellness there.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's awesome.
I love Adrienne too. I actually practice with her sometimes. And I teach yoga, but I love her.
Yeah, she's like your sister, right? You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
she just makes you
totally.
feel so at ease going into the practice. She's awesome. I agree.
Yeah, and Dr. Ferran, I feel like what you just share is such a great example um, for some of us who Dr. Rowe just said, it's, you know, especially Black women, they just go, 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 right? I mean, Dr. Ferran, what you said was like, hey, maybe it's time to slow down, right? And take care of yourself before you can take care of other people. And that's supporting what we saw when we sit on a plane. What do? Right? They always tell you, put the oxygen mask on yourself first before you start helping someone else. Even though you love your kid, but you're going to put it on yourself first, right? So this is
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what do you do fun for your what's your favorite wellness activity?
why do I have to pick?
Well, you can list. If you want to list, you can list. I don't know.
I have so many. I don't want to. It's like when you have children, you don't want to have your one favorite children, right? You want to love them all, right? That's just me. I can't choose. It depends on the day. Let's say if today I feel like I haven't left the house, maybe I want to go for my walk. Not far from my house, 2 blocks from my house, I can walk straight up the hill and I can get like cardio really quickly. That's like gonna be my favorite of the day, right? If I haven't left the house. But if I practice with Adrian will be my favorite activity of the day.
Sure.
So it depends. Or if I feel like I really need to sit and be by myself, then I'll start meditating. So that's my favorite activity of that day, that time, right? So those are all my children. I can't choose. Is that fair enough? I don't know.
Yeah, no, I love it. I think that's completely fair to say. Anya, how about you?
I mean, definitely there's more, but I'll just name a few. Definitely walking my dogs is number one of the things that I have to do every day. So it has become, I got to. Then the second would be probably the beach, anything water related. Obviously, I live in the Caribbean, and that's one of the reasons why I'm here. So when I feel, like, I just need to go into oblivious, I just go to the beach and then everything's fine. Yeah. So yeah, I'll say, like, if I have to pick, that'll be it.
I love that. I love that. Dr. Rowe, how about you?
I'm like fun. Like, how can I choose? I love music.
Yes, you do.
I love music. I love listening to it. I love creating it. I'm a clarinetist, and sometimes I just break out my clarinet, play some backing tracks, set my little mood, turn the lights off, light some candles, and play my music. Yeah. Love it.
That's beautiful. That is absolutely, all of the things are amazing. And I agree. There's lots of things that bring me joy in life. And so, but I would say my favorite wellness movement activity is dance. Just turn on some music. I've danced my whole life, and just, and depending upon my mood, depends on if I'm listening to Dua Lipa or if I'm listening, to something a little bit slower. It just depends on what my mood is, and I love that. That's probably my favorite wellness activity. I do love to go for walks outside for sure. And I do love water. I am definitely drawn to water. That is a definite thing. When Anya was talking about living in the Caribbean, that is definitely something that's amazing about our events. Our event is international, so we are all over the United States. All 4 of us are all over the United States and in other countries at this point in time. And that's what makes the virtual wellness experience so incredible, is that it is a 2-day event. It is virtual, and I get all of these people, quote, in my house, without them having to leave their house. And, where else are you going to find that? If you're going to go to a conference in Missouri, where I live, you're probably going to meet people from Missouri. But now you're branching out. You're expanding to a global network with
Absolutely.
people around the world. And this is amazing. So we have people from Canada. We've had people from Africa. We've had people all over the world joining us. And so absolutely love that about it. If you join us for the virtual wellness experience, it's 2 days and we record our sessions. So if you can't make it for an afternoon or a morning, everything is recorded and you have the recordings for up to 2 weeks. And so you can go back, rewatch. It's incredible. Get your tickets now. We would love for you to join us. That would be amazing. All right, let's see. I was checking the comments. I just want to thank everybody for being here. Leslie Flowers, thanks for joining us. Tom, thank you for being here. Lisa Fevick, who is also presenting with us. Thank you, Lisa, for being here tonight. Malik, we appreciate your attendance. Christy, our ever supporter, thank you so much for being here. And Cooper, nice to meet you. I don't know that we've met. Thank you for joining us. And Mary, same thing. Thanks for joining us. I love dancing.
Can I say something about Christy?
Yes.
She is so supportive. I've never met Christy before in my life. But it's like everything that I post on LinkedIn, she always says something. She'll give a like and a heart. And so I just wanted to publicly say thank you, Christy, for all of the cyber love.
Yeah.
And hope to see you next month.
Yeah. So Christy and Dr. Rowe are in our network, in the 2350 network, and Christy is an incredible supporter, and she is just a cheerleader. She is a cheerleader for all of us, and we certainly appreciate her for sure. So without giving away the big shebang of what you're presenting, but what's the impact that you're hoping to have on the attendees of the virtual wellness experience? So what are you, not even necessarily the takeaway, but what is the impact that you're hoping to have on them? Because I can tell you already, that these summits experiences have made huge impacts on the people that have attended, like life-changing for sure. And whoever wants to speak and is ready, feel free to jump on.
So I'll go just because I heard impact.
Yeah.
And my breakout session is leading with impact, with your legacy in mind. Mm-hmm. And so when you think about legacy, you think about your impact. And so one of the things that I want those to walk away with is to understand their impact, understand their core, understand their brilliance, and go forth. Mm-hmm. That's legacy. It's really to walk out the purpose and the plan that has been gifted to them.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Unapologetically.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Yes. And so as a leadership development coach myself, and being in leadership for so long, not by title, by gift and by influence, that's the main thing that I would want everyone to walk away with, is understanding or being refreshed about their brilliance and what they have to offer to the world, because it's needed. They are needed. Their lives are needed, and their gifts and their talents are needed. And that's their legacy.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely valuable. Valuable. I love that. Who else wants to share what their impact they're hoping to make on the people that attend the virtual wellness experience?
I'll go. There's definitely two things I have in mind. Number one, I kind of already stated it today. So I really want people to start understanding that as a soul creature on this planet, you need to prioritize your energy to make sure that you learn how to refill yourself properly and properly prioritize yourself, because obviously you can only pour from a full cup, right?
Correct.
That's one. But then the other one that's, I'll say a little bit, not for everyone. So, I'm poking a little bit, because one of the biggest, I guess, milestones that I would love to pass forward, to pay forward to people, understanding that when you are courageous in your vulnerability, you are on a fast lane to abundance in all areas of life. Mm-hmm. And being courageous to look at your vulnerability, not getting emotionally entangled in it and all, like, oh, why this and why my family and why I'm here, and no more victim mode. You have, like I said, you can speed up all that process of, healing, overcoming, doing anything that you can and you've dreamed of. And that's where everything starts. So again, looking in your vulnerabilities and, gaining that strength is the first step to everything else that you want to achieve.
Love that.
That's awesome. Fine. What you got for her? Tell it.
I think I give up. Okay. Well, for me, I just hope that the attendees can just maybe think about mindfulness and meditation. Even if they don't practice, maybe just keep that in mind. Is that aim too small?
No.
I don't know.
And I love no. And I'm sorry, I want to say something. Like, we have people that are going to come to us that have never had discussions about wellness. And so for what may seem a minute change to us might seem huge to them. And so just opening up a growth mindset is what I'm hearing you say as well, is going to be hugely impactful. Absolutely. Yeah. Love that. I love that so much.
Thank you. That's a great conclusion.
Yeah.
Thank you. I need to take class of how to speak this conclusion from you.
You're so funny. You're so funny.
Meditation.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much. And so Fawn and I had some great conversation, and our time is already up, but we had some great conversations the other day.
Why is it up? Hold on. Why is it up?
Yeah.
It goes by so fast. I know. 30 minutes like that, right?
No, that's not what my memo said. What are my notes?
I love you guys. Oh, do you see why we're going to have so much fun together at this event? Oh my gosh. But we had a great conversation about what does meditation really mean, and but it's different for everyone. And so my takeaway is different than other people's, or what I need for meditation is different. And so I love that people are going to get different things. And my goal for the whole event is that people take away a notebook full, and I mean a notebook full of stuff that they go, where do I begin? Where do I begin? What do I, And so I can't wait for it. And I've heard that. I already know that this is going to happen. We've already done it. This is our 4th event. And I'm telling you, it is going to come like that. And it is incredible. So while we're doing this, I want to remind those that just joined us, please check out Creative Living Ideas YouTube page, because I want you to make sure that you don't miss anything that we have. I'm looking to see if I have this listed somewhere, but I don't. It's Creative Living Ideas, Tanya Farron. You'll see me in the red shirt. You'll see the little CLI little logo here. My Parenting in the Trenches, these recordings of Wellness Wednesdays are listed. We'll have another one for next week. My 23 of 50 effect with Damien. And then we're having Meet the Presenters coming up here in a couple of weeks. You'll get all new conversations with presenters and new information about them. And they still haven't even told you really, like, what's their event about, other than, what they hope you take away from it. So you've got so much to learn from all of these people. So if you want to get your tickets, you can check it out on Creative Living Ideas website. You can go to the virtual wellness experience. You can scan the QR code to get the ticket.
Wait, go back down. Did I see 26 presenters you have?
Well, we did. We were aiming for 26. We have 21.
That's still a lot of nuggets.
We have 21 presenters and like 23 sessions. Yes.
Okay, cool.
And actually, this is the first time Damien and I have decided to do a session together. And cool. This is going to be really fun as well. So we're both keynote speakers, and then we opted to do a session together just to keep that 2350 effect rolling. So those of you that enjoy us on Sundays, please come and see it. Grab your tickets. They're super inexpensive. $175 for 2 days, $100 per day if you just want to go a single day. Buy the tickets for however you want to do them. Buy them for a friend, buy them for your office, let your staff go early on Friday, have them go watch it, do something fun with them like that. So that's kind of it. That's what I have. So wrapping up, ladies, does anybody want to share anything that they've got going on or a last minute something?
Well, before I share what I got going on, I just think it is so dope that what 2350 means. So if you can just share that, because I know we have a lot of viewers, and I see some viewers that came on because I told them to come on. I voluntold them to come on.
I love it. I love it. Thank you. So the 2350 network, the 2350 stands for don't let 10 minutes of something that happens in your day ruin the other 23 hours and 50 minutes of your day. So that is our network. We have a network where you can join us. We have certain events just for our network. They get discounted tickets to our other events, things like that. Or we also have the 2350 Effect show on Sunday evenings at 7 p.m. Central Time, where Damian Kinsey and I host it together, and we pick different topics and we talk about those topics. They're usually surrounding some type of professionalism, wellness, workplace support, things like that. Yeah, cool. Thank you.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Well, a couple of things that I have going on with Dream Education is our I Thrive Empowered Minds magazine. It's a digital magazine, and it is to promote leadership and mental wellness for teens, ages 13 to 17. And it's for teens, by teens. They have an opportunity to amplify their voices. And of course, we have a lot of information in there from professionals to help strengthen the impact of the magazine. And if you email me at Dr. Rowe, and that's DRRO at consultdream.com, you will get a free copy of the magazine. Okay, so that's Dr. Rowe at consultdream.com. You'll get the February 2025 edition for free. Okay.
Awesome. So after this, go into the event and drop it in the comment section, and people can email you and get that.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Absolutely. Yes, I'm excited about that. We have some things to talk about with that as well. How about you, Fawn?
For some of you that would like to experience some guided meditation, different guided meditations, last week I've just done a 7 days meditation challenge on my YouTube channel, which is under my name here, Fawn Sharad. When you type into YouTube, you will see, you're going to probably have to go under live because I don't know how to make it under video. So you will get 10 minutes of each different days of different types of meditation for each day. So if you want to do a little exploration with the meditation, please check it out.
Absolutely. Yes. And you drop that YouTube channel in the comment section of the event as well. And they can all join your YouTube channel. Anya, how about you?
Well, I just finished one amazing webinar, but it was so amazing. I have a called Manifesting Abundance in All Areas of Life in 4 Steps. So it's a free webinar that I do. And I have the next round of webinar coming up at the beginning of March. And if anybody wants to learn the 4 steps of how to manifest abundance in all areas and not just money, then you can get me on all social media as Energy Coach Anya, and I'll send you the link. And again, it's for free, so you got nothing to lose.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks for sharing that. That's incredible. Put that in the comment section as well. Thank you, all of you, for taking time out of your evening to be with me tonight on Wellness Wednesday. I love it. I love everything that you've shared with us. I love your energies. I love you as people, as humans. You guys are all amazing. Thank you so much for being with me. I'm going to end the stream, ladies, if you want to hang around for just a minute. And when that 30-second loop of video ends, those of you in the audience, catch our little advertisement, I guess you could say, for the virtual wellness experience.